Check 1 2 check 1 2. Miami on the rocks. Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Today's guest got the Q twins. What's up? How you ladies doing?
Hola.
Great. Hola.
We got Alexandra, Eileen. I can never
Yes.
when it's pictures I can never tell y'all apart, but when y'all are in person I could tell y'all apart.
Great.
Is there like something you tell people like to be able to tell y'all apart?
Yes.
Yes.
So I have a longer face and she has a rounder face.
As you can tell.
Oh shit.
see it?
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And also,
And I have a scar right here.
that she's not very, very proud of, but
No, you gotta rock your scars, bro. Rock them.
I do.
Rock 'em.
I actually do.
Good, rock them. So I've known you guys for a minute. You guys have been, doing content. You guys were on my live stream when we were during the pandemic. Remember that?
Yes,
We did
that was.
epic.
Yes, it was.
So,
Something different.
And you guys have been doing stuff. You guys have been making content, and you work individually. You work at the airport. I always see you with on your story with your cute little airport outfit and shit.
That's correct. I do work for an airline, JetBlue Airways, and it's been an amazing experience. Within the airline industry, I have spent 9 years of my life. I started with Spirit. That was my university. I graduated.
If a guy takes you on a vacation and it's a Spirit flight, is that a red flag?
Yes, it is.
Damn.
But it all depends.
But that's the only
so
flights
much.
that really go to Colombia, but whatever.
That's not true. JetBlue also goes to
Yeah,
Colombia.
but like you arrive at like 1 a.m. in Medellin on a JetBlue flight.
Their times are very convenient.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm able to fly, which is a privilege, not everybody can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to take any airline, to be honest, as long as I'm able to.
Get there.
You work at Miami Airport or Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Yo, tell me the 3 craziest things you've seen at the airport. I know you got stories.
Well, I have not been there when, the real craziness goes down, but one that I have experienced will be when there was a bomb threat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes, and what can I say?
I was thinking more of like funny shit. Like I saw a video. It was in Miami. Some
Okay.
chick was screaming, rolling on the floor and shit. I like.
No. Fort Lauderdale is a very small airport, and JetBlue has pretty much their own terminal, so we don't get to experience.
You never had no
the craziness.
guy like wild out on you or no?
No. At Spirit, yes, 100%. The Spirit customers, they're very hostile for sure. It's a whole another vibe.
Spirit is like the NYC subway, like in the air.
Literally, yes.
Straight
Well,
up.
the craziest thing I saw when I was working at Spirit was a chicken. Someone was traveling with a chicken to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Yes. That was very interesting. I'm like
Like in a cage or like in a check bag?
No. Like she had a leash and then on the chicken, and she was walking with the chicken like if it was her pet. And yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yes.
And Eileen, do you want
I work at a medical office. I did graduate from Florida International University.
drop your accolades? Go ahead, talk your shit.
Health
We
Services
educated out here.
Administration.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I've been working in the medical fields for over 9 years now.
What kind of medical field though?
So I actually do, well, the company that I work for, it's a wound care company. So they
what care?
a wound care company.
Oh shit.
Yes. So they basically go to skilled nursing facilities to treat patients that develop those kind of wounds.
Like get shot and shit?
Not necessarily. So when you're elder and you're laying down for a long period of time, you develop like sores, bed sores, and so they become very infected, and that's when we go ahead and
Oh
well,
shit.
the providers go ahead
Yeah.
and take care of the patients.
Damn. So you guys both, how's the schedule though? Like you're like a 9 to 5 office vibe?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
80,
Both of y'all.
8:30
Mine is
from
very
5.
flexible. I don't work a 9 to 5.
Nah?
No.
You work on the weekends?
No. I pretty much work whenever I want to work.
Talk your shit. We here.
But what I do is instead of going the 5 days, I just put it into like 3 days. So 10-hour.
Oh, you do long shifts.
Yes, long shifts. That way I don't have to be at the airport.
Yeah. Mad long.
every day.
Yeah, every day.
Got you.
Right.
So you guys are Dominican.
Correct.
Yes. Born and raised.
Cuando llegaron? When?
17 years ago, actually. So 2016, I believe.
2006.
Oh, yeah. 2006. Sorry.
Yeah.
Correct.
She said 17 years and then said 2017. I was like, "Damn, what?
2006.
2006, yeah. I got confused.
So you guys went to high school where?
Here.
Here.
In MacArthur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At MacArthur?
Yeah.
MacArthur High School.
Ah, okay. And then, so where in DR you guys from? What city?
The capital, Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo.
Yes. So we were born and raised in Dominican Republic. No English while we were there whatsoever. My mom actually came here for a job opportunity, and then she decided to stay. But we did not. We were not aware. We were not aware of that.
Right.
The circumstances and shit.
Correct. So
We actually didn't know that she wanted to stay.
right.
And so once she gave us the news that we had to move, everybody was turning 15 the next year. And so we really wanted a quinceañera. And we dreamt about how it was going to be, like what we were going to do. And everybody was just very excited. And once my mom told us that, we were crushed. We
Right.
were happy.
You guys didn't
Because
want to
we
move?
came on vacation. And then that's when she told us the news, and we just stayed.
Wow.
We never went back.
Wow.
Because we came on a visa.
And you guys didn't want to stay. You guys didn't want to live.
No.
No, not
because
at
it
the
was-
moment.
No, not at all.
We had so many plans in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't know the language. It was very difficult.
We had no friends.
No friends. And everybody was like having their quinceañeras. And here we are, no friends, looking at social media, being kind of depressed.
Yes.
Damn.
It was a traumatic
tough.
situation, yeah.
For sure.
So what happened? You guys get here when you're 15 years old and just go to school and just
So
learn
we were
as you
14
go?
when we got here. We came in ninth grade at MacArthur High School. And then since we just, what did we do after that?
So we actually, the coach for the volleyball team
Right.
asked us.
I could see y'all playing volleyball.
Yeah, we
Yes.
actually, we
We
actually love
love-
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, I
we're
feel like I
obsessed.
see like videos of like the Dominican volleyball players. And
Yes,
shit. I see it.
they're amazing.
They're very into it. Like, I'm very proud of my Dominican team.
I know. So the coach asked us, "Oh, do you guys play any sport?" And we're like, "Oh, we used to play volleyball when we used to be back home." And yeah, he's like, "Okay, well then join our team." And we're like, "Okay, we're gonna try it out." And we did, and we made it. And
Wow.
That's when we
That's how we
knew
became-
that we were going to the same high school too.
That's
'Cause,
crazy.
Yeah.
You guys are always traveling. I feel like I see you guys everywhere. What?
We love
do.
traveling as
Yeah,
well.
that's something that
That's
we enjoy.
Right.
Word.
Very much.
How often do you guys travel? How many places do you think you go to a year?
A year,
5 places?
maybe.
Like every
yes.
other month you're out.
Least.
The least
The
five
least
places.
5 places. In and out of the country.
Damn.
But out of the country, like,
It's mostly is out of the country. Yeah.
And I haven't seen like. First of all, wherever you want to go that you haven't gone yet, because I feel like you guys have been everywhere.
Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. And I do want to go to Mykonos, Greece.
Oh, I want to go too.
Greece.
I want to do that so bad.
But it's easy for you, like you said. You could like you could take off whenever you want. Your boss probably hates you.
So before they were very flexible. Now, not really. But we do accumulate PTO. So as long as I have enough PTO for the time I want to be out, they're okay
'Cause
with
I
it.
feel like because I want to go to Greece too, and I feel like you got to go for at least what's
A
the
week.
minimum?
A week.
Yeah,
Minimum
7
a week.
days, like-
yeah.
Right.
7 days.
And I feel like if I'm over there, like
The
while
most
I'm
the
over there, I
better.
want to go to other places too
Right,
while I'm over
right.
there.
True.
So I feel like I got to take like
advantage,
2 weeks.
right?
2 weeks.
If it's too like Spain, Amsterdam, France, Italy, and like around Europe, you need to spend at least 2 weeks. Because we went to Spain recently in August.
How was that?
Amazing. Like
The food, I'm
I
not
loved
really
it.
like a fan. We went to Tenerife, Sevilla, which is Seville, and Madrid, and I didn't enjoy the food as much as I thought I would. But in Madrid,
They don't eat like rice and beans over there?
A lot of
no,
potatoes.
potatoes and a lot of pork. Is it pork?
I believe it was pork, yes.
Yeah, and I'm just not a fan. Like their sauces,
And they talk
it
with
was
a
just
lisp.
different.
¿Cómo estás?
Well, I kind of like that. I do.
You think it's sexy if a guy talks like that, like in the novella, like the Spanish? Like,
Yeah, I kind of like it. I do.
he's got all, like,
I kind of do.
But
They're
the
ve-
experience were amazing as
Yeah,
well. We
it
went
was.
to the flamenco museum. That was like my dream. And I even cried when I saw the performance.
Yeah?
It was
yes,
very
it was really, really impressive.
amazing. The reason why we couldn't record was because, they sell their videos. So, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
yeah. You guys went to Barcelona?
No.
That's why we didn't have enough, and we spent 10 days there.
Right.
And we didn't have enough time.
did
But
go
we
to the
did go to
beach?
different places. So Tenerife is one of the Canary Islands.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent there how many days?
5.
Like 3-4 days.
Right.
Then we went to Seville and we spent there like
2
2
days.
nights.
Yeah.
And then we went to Madrid and we just spent like 2 nights too. So that was not enough.
Wow.
At all.
It was amazing though.
I mean, you guys are always together, so you probably wouldn't answer this question, but like, would you go? I'm thinking about going by myself, like to Europe.
That would be a very interesting trip.
I'm just the type of person to where like
It's different.
dealing with people is annoying to me. Like,
But you can go with your significant other.
Ain't nobody significant enough.
Okay. I get it.
Ain't nobody really significant out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What about any siblings that you get along with? No, best
I don't want
friend.
to go with my. I don't think I want to go with my sister, and she already went.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just thinking about going there by myself, but
It would be interesting.
yeah.
Different,
Definitely.
for sure.
Yeah,
You guys travel everywhere together?
Most of the places, yes.
most of the places.
Damn. You got any other crazy travel stories? What was the place you hated the worst?
We loved Brazil.
Brazil is
Wow.
it's a tough,
How was
it's a tough one.
Amazing.
The food,
Amazing.
another level.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but Dominican food and Brazilian food are like right there.
The top.
Their meat is just
Is it true what they say? What, was it just like big booties everywhere?
No,
no at all.
we did not see that.
But we went
Damn,
to Rio de
Mythbusters.
Janeiro. We went to Rio de Janeiro, and we didn't
eso?
see.
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No.
The price, that's impressive.
Oh
That-
wow.
that's like
Yeah, that is unbelievable up there.
Dang.
It's
definitely
beautiful.
one of the wonders of the world. For sure.
You guys go to back to DR often?
We used to when we used to have braces, but not as much anymore.
I'm about to get my new. Bro, everyone is getting new teeth and they're like showing it and telling everybody and like getting photo shoots with their new teeth and shit. Like, I'm about to get the veneers, bro. Everybody's just doing it.
You should.
I mean, let me
Nah,
see.
I'm joking.
No,
I'm
you
not-
don't.
my teeth
He
are
doesn't
straight.
need them.
But
I'm not getting
okay, so
The reason why I, went ahead and made the decision on getting mine was because I was not satisfied with the results after my
Braces.
braces. They
the
pretty
color
much, like,
of your teeth were different too. Like the
Right.
white that you get with the veneers is not the white that you can get when you do the whitening.
and it's painful. The whitening is painful.
Yeah.
My only issue is I don't want my mouth to look big. Because everybody I see that got veneers, their shit kind of look. And then the shit glows in the dark too. So you be in booby trap on the river and your shits are glowing like you look purple teeth and shit, looking like you in Halloween and shit.
But it depends. It depends on who does it. Honestly, I've seen that as well. But honestly, a lot of people who reach out to us and tell us, "Oh my God, your smile is beautiful." They're like, it does seem like very natural, and I'm like, it depends on the doctor who you do it
I
with.
gotta just make sure they go small.
You have to
Because I've seen
research.
people and their mouth looks bigger, like if they're chewing on, so like if they have, I don't know.
You
Yeah, I get it.
definitely have to do your research on everything that you would like
to
to
get
do,
done.
know, because
Yeah.
We did ours in Cali, in Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah?
In Colombia, it's very inexpensive.
Yeah, my boy did his in Barranquilla,
Okay.
in Colombia. But you guys been to Medellin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Never. Did you like those? Did you like Colombia?
There's not much to do in Medellin. For
I
me.
like
For my
Colombia.
liking, no.
I
Shit,
like
there's a lot to do.
Colombia.
I'm about to go start a family.
Well, that of course,
I mean,
men
for
go to
men,
Colombia.
Men love
You get
Medellin.
the 2 for 1
Medellin.
families.
Come on.
Families are on sale in Colombia. Like you get 2 for 1.
Absolutely. I did like, the environment, like everything there. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Like
country.
the scenery is crazy.
Yes,
to
it
me,
is.
Like the mountains.
Yeah, but
Nothing to do.
As far as like living there and the food, not a fan.
and I'm not interested in what goes on there.
Right.
Men
I
aren't.
don't
you
agree, I
guys
don't
gotta
agree with it either.
Yeah.
The type of lifestyle they have.
That doesn't go on in DR though.
Oh yes,
That's
it
what I'm
does.
saying. Like,
Of course,
same,
but
same shit.
But not as like live.
exposed.
Open.
Yeah.
Right. Like that was my first time. Like for example, when I went
We went there for the first time together.
Right.
Yeah, we did.
Right. And then but there was another time where I went by myself.
Right.
And we were at a club in El Parque Lleras. And
Bro,
then,
that's why. What do you mean?
But wait, so then
Well, they say, like, ¿cuánto? Give him
I go
country.
to the bathroom, to fix myself, and I see a lady with a blower, the other lady with a
Makeup.
plancha.
That's
they have
true,
their
too.
makeup. Somebody like fixing their clothes.
Oh, in the club.
Yes.
No, inside the bathroom.
Inside
Like
the
they
bathroom.
literally have like a whole makeup room there.
Yeah, but you went to like the fucking the putaria block, like the putaria park. They should just
That's
call that.
true.
Well, yeah.
I guess so. But it was very unexpected when we saw that for the first time. That doesn't go on in Dominican Republic.
It's
Yeah.
like that. No, not like that.
Yeah, no, I feel it. We here, second day of sober October for me.
Yay!
Can y'all not do shit at the same time? Like you guys have each other studied down and shit.
Sorry.
Have you done anything like in the yeah? But sober October, I'm on like my third day. I'm gonna go all of October until my birthday,
Awesome. When is your birthday?
October 29th.
Nice.
Then we're gonna do the boat. Oh, if you guys want to come, I'm gonna do a boat like end of October.
Okay.
Plan.
Have you guys done anything like in the movies, like where you like change positions and like, like you be her, her be you, or she takes your spot to do something that you don't want to do, and you
Okay,
Yes.
so actually we did that once.
just once?
Just once.
Actually, only once, yeah. In Dominican Republic, like everybody knew who.
Which one was which?
Yeah.
So we didn't have the chance. We didn't get the chance to do it.
Right. So what happened was my sister was working and she had to go to class. And I was off. And she's like, can you please just, go for me one day? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to class. What class is it? Astronomy. And I'm like, ew, like what am I going to learn there? Anyway.
What do you mean? I feel like all these chicks are astronomy experts now with their signs and their rising and their zodiac rising. And
Well, but that's not what the professor was teaching. It was like something completely different that I did not understand. Anyways, so when I get there, I'm like, where do you sit? Because, usually you have like somewhere that you usually sit. So I'm like, where do you sit? She's like, oh, as soon as you walk in, make a left. There's a girl like right there. Just sit right next to her. And I'm like, okay, do you know the girl? And she's like, no. And I'm like, do you know her name at least? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. I mean, when I used to go to school, all my friends that were like around me, like I knew their name, like we used to exchange numbers, the projects and things like that. And so whatever, I sit down and I'm like, oh, hi. And she doesn't even say anything. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, so I'm very honest. I don't like to like lie. So I'm like, excuse me, like I am my sister's like
Twin.
sister. Like, we look alike. She was just lost. She's like, what is she talking about? And I was like, can you just tell me like what page of the book you guys are in? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, I don't understand. She was like, okay. And she looked at me like weird. And I was like, oh, okay. Sissy, your attendance, it's fine for the day. I was like, okay.
it worked?
Yes,
It worked. It was fine. She didn't even
So she went into the classroom. You know how in college the teachers they just have a picture of you?
Yeah.
Okay, they just saw the teacher just saw my picture and thought it was her. So it was.
So everything was
completely
fine. She didn't even.
Y'all never did it
acknowledge
like
that.
on a date or something?
No, we haven't done that yet.
Have you guys like dealt? First of all, how's the dating been for you guys here in Miami?
Terrible.
Why does everyone say that?
Not a good experience so far.
It's just the city life. Miami. Everybody wants to brag about what they have. They're not really focused on what they can offer the person as far as like values and things like that.
Yeah, I feel like God doesn't exist in this city.
100%.
There's no God.
No.
100%.
Why are you so speaking like if you're so innocent? Are you as innocent as you sound or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Wow, how about that?
Okay, like who's the crazier one? I feel like you guys have probably done like a TikTok.
She is. You are, Mana.
It's all good.
I guess.
It's all good. It's all good.
She is.
I'm just very different.
And what is she more of?
She's more bougie, I can say.
Like picky?
Yeah,
Choosy?
bougie.
Bougie, like
And she's spoiled too. Yes. That's what she is.
okay.
A little brat. But she's also humble, so it's not like.
And what is she?
What is she? Well, you just describe her. She is a little crazier than me. We do have different tastes. So
As far as what?
She likes hip hop.
Oh.
She likes hip hop more than
into
I do.
hip-hop.
And then I love Spanish music.
Got you.
What else?
And what about men? You guys have the same taste in men?
I think so.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, we do. But at the same time, it's like different because I could say I will date a Chinese guy because I've been watching Chinese shows like soap operas.
Netflix?
Amazing.
That's her favorite thing.
So if one of the
Favorite
guys
thing.
looked like that in person, then I would consider dating them or getting to know them.
You would date a guy shorter than you?
No,
No,
So, okay.
that's a
that's
no.
a no.
But you're like what, like 5'3"?
5'3".
I'm 5'4".
Okay.
I'm 5'3". So she's one.
Damn. What is it? Yo, they're making things where like the guys could be taller now in their shoes. You see that shit?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, for
There's
real?
there's shoes that make the guys look
Oh,
taller
no.
now, and it looks perfectly normal.
No way.
And now there's surgeries. I can't wait because y'all about to get a taste of your own medicine. Because I can't wait for all the shit that's gonna come out for guys. Like,
And it's already
when
coming out.
I know. Wait till I get my hairline back.
Especially with the beard. And,
What?
And
About to be out looking like Brad Pitt.
tattoos.
Yeah. That.
I can't with him.
So, I mean, if the dating is hard here, could you adopt the same mindset that I have about getting like a foreign? Would you get like a guy from DR and bring him over here?
No.
No.
But what if it was like real love?
Well, if it's Dominican, it's
just-
most likely
are you guys,
no.
like,
We're
against
trying to
dating
stay away.
Dominican
No,
men?
we're trying to stay away from Dominicans. At least I am, because it's just too much.
What do you mean?
Because I'm
I've
not going to
been trying
say
to stay away
all.
from Dominican women, so I'm trying to.
They're machistas. That's the perfect word to describe them.
And mujeriegos también.
Okay, so okay?
Most of them, not all of them,
Not
and
all of them,
usually
right.
the ones that are good men, they're taken. So it's not like we have a lot of options.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You guys, do you consider yourself like traditional?
Yes.
Like, would you want a traditional type relationship?
I'm open-minded.
Would you like a man? Do you prefer a man to lead?
Yes.
Like a man to.
Most of the time, yes.
Yes.
So explain to me the difference between a man that leads and a machismo. Like, what is?
So pretty much you can do something I cannot do. So you can go out by yourself, but I can't. You can have girlfriends, but I can have guy friends.
Got you. So
When
if
you
someone,
can do something that I cannot do just because I am the woman
just
of the
'cause
house.
got you.
No.
I understand.
That doesn't.
So if someone breaks
with
in,
me.
so if someone breaks into the crib right now, we all gonna fight him.
Of course.
Well,
we all
yeah,
have to try
we're-
to defend ourselves. We are on the
Obviously,
same
we're
team,
expecting for you to
No, but if
protect
you're-
us because I feel like
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. If you're a captain of a ship,
Okay.
right? You're responsible for the ship.
correct.
Right.
You got to protect the people on the ship. You're the captain. Does that mean that means that you have some degree of authority over the ship?
Correct.
You have to have authority over what you're responsible for.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Right.
So why can't a man have some type of are you saying a man can't have any authority over you? Like there's got to be
No,
some
no,
type
no,
of
no.
if he's responsible for you to protect you, make sure you're good, he should have some degree of authority over you. Now,
Of course.
Now I'm not saying to control you and like there's a
Exactly.
That's right.
There's an extent. So I
right.
feel like when a man wants to control you, and a woman feels like she can't be herself, that's when it's becoming toxic. I was in a very toxic relationship, and it did not end well, and I just felt like I was losing myself. So once I feel like that, then it's not healthy for myself or for the person who I'm going to be with, because I feel like I'm going to retaliate and I'm going to do things on purpose, just, so I can get my ways.
Because you're a Pisces and you're spiteful.
That's true.
It's cool. But what I'm saying is that, so if a guy so where's the line of like machismo? Like, what is the line of, so if a guy tells you, if your man tells you, you're not going to the club, like, without me.
I feel like,
controlling?
so that's just demanding, because, okay.
But if his responsibility is to protect you.
Okay, but be like,
you about to
okay.
go to the club by yourself with all these dudes.
Okay, and that's fine,
That's
so
when
just say,
trust comes into place, though.
It's not about
That's
trust.
one,
It's
but
not about trust.
there's another thing.
It's about,
because you're thinking about other men. Well, you need to think about me. You know me.
right. I know,
You know
you're
who
not
I am.
gonna. I
You
know
know-
you're not gonna fuck. But
Right.
it's.
But it's up to me to
If I have
stop
a car-
any other man to try to.
If I have a car,
Okay.
you're my Lamborghini, and the shit has amazing locks on it. Nobody could break into the fucking Lamborghini. It has amazing locks.
Okay.
Does
Right.
that mean I'm gonna still leave my Lamborghini in a fucking parking lot, in a random parking lot, for somebody to try to break into that shit? Everyone trying to break into my Lamborghini, even though I know no one's gonna break in.
Right.
Why am I gonna leave my Lamborghini in the middle of a parking lot for motherfuckers to just try to break in one after the other, after the other, after the other?
You know what it is?
That's just the man's perspective.
And I get it, and it's completely acceptable. Now, there's one thing. I feel like how you communicate with someone, with anybody, the way that you communicate, it's very important. Because if you're demanding, if you're telling me you have to do this or you can't do this, we're gonna have an issue. Now, if you tell me, babe, listen,
the reasoning behind it.
exactly, like just explain me. Oh, what's the reasoning behind it? Like, why is it that you don't want me to go? But don't demand. Just don't say, oh, you're staying home.
Also,
That's it.
at the end
Point
of the
blank.
day, in order to have a healthy relationship, you need to know that each person needs their own space. You
For
cannot
sure.
expect for me to go out and you come along every single time. There
For
could
sure.
be, girls' night. That's very important, just like you can have boys' night.
For sure.
Whether you guys decide to stay at home or go to the club, I should be expecting the same thing from you: communication, trust, and that's the bottom of it. That's the top two things that we need to have in order for that to work out.
I just feel like it seems like you have traditional women and you have modern women, just like you have traditional men and you have modern men. I'm
Right.
a traditional type man. I believe a man has responsibilities and duties
Right.
that he needs to fulfill in a relationship.
Correct.
And I feel like women, they kind of pick and choose when they want to be traditional. They want the man to have all the responsibility. That's what they want. But then they could pick and choose. Like,
Right.
oh, I believe a woman should not pay any bill ever, in my opinion. And a lot of women would agree. Yeah, for sure. But then, but I'm expecting something of you now. If we're like, you have to be traditional. And I feel like women they want to pick and choose when they
So
want to.
what would you be requesting from a woman, being a traditional man?
Since you're paying the bills,
To
what
be,
would you expect from her?
to allow me to be the president and you be the vice president. To come into my world, hop on my train where we're going, and I'm gonna make sure you're good, but like have my back as far as like the things I'm not good in, the weaknesses, like, and I don't wanna be like cliche and say things around the house, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
like we could have a cleaning lady do that, whatever. But it's just like, as I'm going, have my back and cross my T's and dot my I's, and you know what I'm saying? Like keep me organized, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just kinda all over.
So you're looking for support.
Right.
I believe in a relationship, you need mutual support, right? As long as there is communication, trust, and respect, a lot of respect, definitely.
Then,
I think you'll have a perfect relationship.
Not a perfect, but like
Would you date
more healthy
would you date a guy that would you go 50-50 with a guy on rent?
it all depends on the current goals and what where we're heading. If right now my partner is not stable enough, but he has goals and he knows what he wants to do in the future, and I see him executing the plan, then I will help him. Yes, why not? as long as you're supporting me as well. Because now we're doing 50-50. So I would expect the same support from you, just like I'm giving you the support that you need.
I'm of the belief, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like women want a guy that they could look up to.
Absolutely.
So
Someone
if
that-
you have a guy that he don't even got his shit straight and he's trying to do something, you know what I mean? I feel like this is just
Well,
I feel like you're gonna be on that IG looking at dudes that, damn, he looked like he got his shit taken care of, like he got everything being with him. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem.
But you know, IG is not the best source to actually know whether a person is stable or not.
Correct.
And then also in a relationship, you have your ups and downs. If it comes to like, let's say the first year we're great and he is financially stable and he is where he needs to be, but then he has a downfall, I'm gonna be there to back you up.
Oh,
so
got you.
I will
Like
expect
if he
right. I'm gonna go 50-50 with you. However, I need you to step up, you know, and show
Right.
me that you can take care of this house, as far as like financially, and then I will keep this house clean, cook for you, and do everything I need to do.
I get why I get why, because a lot of women are masculine now, but I get why they have to be, because they have to pay their own bills. They have
Right.
to, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like if a man, and this is it's like a conundrum I have, like, because I feel like women want the guy, I don't want to say the bad boy, right? But they like the guy who's like, and I don't want to say the word rebellious either, but like he has options and he's doing his own thing. And what happens is, based off experience and from what I see among my friends, is that when a man gets into a relationship with a woman, he starts to soften and he starts to lose all those things that you found attracted to him. And that's what a woman's responsibility is in some degree, is to soften a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that it's like putting a lion in a cage or Shamu in the tank, where now he's losing his edge, he's getting fed, he's getting comfortable.
Right.
And that all my friends, and I'm sure you guys can agree, that anyone who really gets into a relationship, they start to gain weight. They start to not care about themselves.
Right. I agree.
And so ironically, when you get into a relationship with a man, he turns into the guy you're not really attracted to anymore. But because you want to turn him into something that other women don't want anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. I mean,
So it's like a mind fuck to me, because because the reason I feel like I am, let's say I'm okay with women, right? I feel like the reason I am that is because I'm single and I'm moving around and women are like, wow, he's doing his own thing, he's got his shit going on. And I feel like as soon as I get into a relationship, that's gonna dull my blade. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me less sharp. It's gonna make me, you know what I mean?
I feel like when you are in a relationship, everyone should like
Be responsible for their own choices. Like if you're gaining weight, it's definitely not because you're in a relationship. It's because you don't have
to
the
do that.
motivation or the dedication that you need in order
I
to.
would disagree from a masculine perspective. The reason a guy does the reason I live here, the reason I work so hard, the reason I do everything I do, the reason I dress nice, everything I do is for women.
That's true.
If women didn't exist, I would sleep on the street and I'd be cool. I'd be happy as fuck, you know?
I agree.
So as soon as you tell me that, or not me, just a man in general, that you put him in the cage, you put him in the tank, and he can't be roaming around freely with the possibility of keeping himself right to...
I do get it. Like men do things to impress women or to obtain
attention.
They keep themselves on point for women.
Of course.
Right.
Once you have a woman, then you don't have to
Some men are like, what's
act
the
that
point?
way. Yeah.
So, which is why I'm saying, like, when you say, like, you know, a person in a relationship should take care of themselves, I agree with you.
But
people get
it could
comfortable.
be-
That's the whole thing of a relationship, is now you're in a tank together and you don't...
But that's when if you see that your partner is getting out of, you know, shape,
That's when you
step up, babe, let's go to the gym.
Right.
Let's stay active. Let's have a healthy lifestyle, you know?
yeah.
So
That's a deal breaker for me. A woman who does not go to the gym. I don't.
It is for me.
if you don't take care of
I do it for
yourself,
me. I don't
how can
demand
you
of
take-
anything. I don't demand of myself. You know what I'm saying? So
at the end of the day, if you don't take care of yourself, how
You're
can
not
you
going
take
to look as good as
no. You're not gonna
for
be
the
able to
other
take care
person
of
too.
somebody
family.
else, of a family or kids. You know, you need to take care of you first to be mentally stable, physically stable, and then you will be able to provide for your partner or your children. So
How would you tell your partner they're gaining weight? I mean, my thing is,
I
I'm so
start with
direct. I'm so direct with my words, and I guess people hate it. Like, I guess you got to talk to women a certain way.
Of
I
course,
start
yeah,
with
you
the-
have
with the
because we're more
nicknames.
emotional. You guys are not.
Yeah.
So
You guys think with your feelings, we think with our brain.
All right. So I start with the nicknames. I'd be like, mi gordita.
Oh, that's the Latin woman shit. Okay.
And then
Yo, that's the thing about Latin, bro. Latin culture, bro. They will take your biggest insecurity and make it your nickname. Flaco. You could be like, yo, I hate him so skinny.
But
Call him
it's like
Flaco.
is
They
that
call
like
him Gordo.
flaquito, right? Like you make it like little, you know, so
Or
it can sound
cuter.
cuter.
Yeah.
But it's the whole point of to tell someone like, yo, you're fat, fam. Like, step it up, tighten up.
A woman wouldn't speak like that,
Right.
To like they're men.
Yeah.
We'll be more like more sensitive, like, oh, baby, tú estás gordito.
Yeah.
Like, let's go to the gym, or cardio is gonna do you very well. Or let's go walk around, or let's go run, or
Yeah.
like just motivate the person.
Or even
without-
play sports too. I
Right,
feel like
right.
sports is fun.
I mean, most men love basketball, so.
How do men do it for women though? If your girl's gaining weight, would it be bad if I was like, damn, look at would it be bad? Or like, damn, look at this girl. I've done some fucked
no,
up shit.
you can't. You can't show another girl. You can't compare a girl to another girl.
Comparison, no.
It's not gonna work for you.
It's not the way.
Now, again, like the same way, I feel like
What if it's something you want done in bed and you show your girl like a porn and you're like, yo, I like this.
No, I don't believe
no,
in
no,
porn.
no. You can show.
No, I don't believe in porn.
You don't believe in porn.
No. Well, I don't watch porn.
Right.
Like, I can count with my hands how many times I
Right.
probably have
Right.
watched.
A lot of men do though. You know, it's
No,
an addiction
most
that all
men.
men.
But I
think
feel like,
Right,
why
right,
can you
right.
just tell your girl like
That's
what
just
to
an
do?
illusion.
because
That's,
you could show her.
That's an
But why?
illusion. Though. Like, that's,
Illusion.
yes, it is, because they're doing things.
But that's the acting.
and-
But there's most porn is just normal people just filming themselves and putting it online. It's regular
well,
people.
I cannot tell you
Like,
the,
girl,
di-
look
the
at what this
different
girl
types
did.
of
Like, yo,
porn.
check this shit out. Like,
I prefer to, like, for my partner to tell me, baby, I like this, done
Gotcha.
like this, and explain to me and let me, do it and please you and leave it at that.
so you shouldn't just like send a text one time of the link of the video for her to watch and then come back. Like,
No.
But don't tell her, like, don't specify. Okay, this is
babe,
this is
check
what
this
I
out.
want
This
you
is
to
crazy.
do. No, just be like, oh, babe, I just wanted to
No,
share
you
this
gotta
with
be
you.
honest. You gotta be honest.
No,
You
just
gotta
be like,
tell-
I want to share this with you. Look how cool or something. I don't know.
look how cool this is.
yeah, okay.
Can we try it? Or you can ask her, can we try this? And that would be like, oh, okay, and she'll be more open to that.
Like threesome. Like, let's do it.
No.
No. Not like
That's enough
you
for
can again the way
Not
that
even
you
for his
communicate.
No.
The way that you communicate,
I'm very
it's the
traditional
way
about
to
that.
go.
It's either you are with me or you are
Yeah.
for everybody. You choose. I mean, why be in a relationship if we have to involve other people?
Yeah. No,
And
you're
I
right.
respect everybody's opinion, of course.
You're right.
But I'm more traditional in regards to that specifically.
What are your guys' biggest turnoffs in a relationship?
Disrespect.
100% disrespect.
With dudes are just out here disrespecting women. Like, what do you mean though? Like disrespect? Like, be more specific.
So raising your voice or
Calling
being
names.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, I don't do the name calling.
No, that's
I'm more slick with my. I don't know, maybe because I'm a Scorpio, but I'm like soft. I don't raise my voice.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
oh wow.
That's why I say little slick shit. Like little. I put little things like that make you think about shit. Make you think
Absolutely.
about that shit for like.
Well, I think it's just basically that, or putting hands on a woman
Oh, that's inexcusable.
that is just not acceptable.
Also, like just
Even
just
though
even
I'm gonna keep it a
entertaining
buck,
conversations.
I would, huh?
Entertaining conversations like on social media, etc. That's disrespect to me.
Really?
Being
Like commenting
unfaithful.
on a girl's pic?
Not commenting,
Depends
depending on
what
the
you're
comment,
and
of course.
Obviously, to the person. Like if it's someone that you don't even know, and you're commenting on their pictures.
That's crazy.
It depends on
right?
what you say in the comments.
Because likes,
pretty
likes,
much. You
that
just like the
doesn't
picture.
bother me. Right.
So if a guy just likes one of his ex's pics.
Oh.
And you're
Well, that's an ex, so.
but it's just
Yeah, you shouldn't have your ex on
They-
social
they-
media.
You know, they ended.
so if you get with a guy
They ended.
and you scroll on his Instagram like 3 little swipes and you go down to like 2018 and he's got a pic of his ex, are you gonna tell him to delete it?
No, I don't think so.
That's part of your
Past.
past, right?
Okay.
I mean, if
Your
it was that long
present or your
ago,
future, so.
yeah, not like last year, but like 5, 6
And
years
depending
ago,
on
that's fine.
what type of picture they have on Instagram or the
Exactly.
social media, depends on the picture too.
If it's like a family picture and you know she's in the picture and you're like, oh, hugging, whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. But if it's
you.
like by yourself and you guys are like
Kissing
or like holding each other, like very
insinuating
close.
as
Exactly.
if you guys were
We're
together, then
probably yes.
Got you. Any other turn-offs besides disrespect? What about a physical turn-off?
We already spoke about being short.
I feel so bad for short guys.
the teeth.
Or
It's-
if his teeth are throwing up gang signs and shit. You can't be having that.
Yeah, no. If I take care of my teeth, then I expect
Yeah.
you to do the same.
What else? What else is a turn off?
When men start talking about what they can offer you without you even asking, like they're just
telling
bragging
you
about
what
what
he-
they have.
Are we speaking in a relationship or like getting to know the person?
Either or.
Okay.
I always tell, like, I think discovery trumps disclosure. So, like, if you have a Lamborghini, don't tell her you have a Lamborghini. Let her discover it. Let her find out.
Exactly.
Never
Exactly.
disclose
That,
what
Right.
you have.
That's
It's
what I
all-
don't like.
it's all-
Disclosing your whole entire life without, like, the first time us meeting. Like,
Just materialistic.
'Cause that
things.
takes
Just
away from,
disclosing
like,
that
the-
information.
Yeah. People don't understand women. You have to, like, paint a novella for women. I always
We
say
love
that, like,
novelas. I still love novelas.
I always say, like,
we
in
had
a
a
re-
whole schedule and everything.
For real?
Yes.
back
When
in the
we're
hour,
in
after
Dominican Republic,
school.
yes. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
I
Okay,
feel like
pause.
in a relationship, you have to like instill some degree of drama into the relationship because if you don't, she will. And now she's controlling the novella, you know what I'm saying? And now it's her shit. And that's what keeps things like not boring. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do little things to like make her mind wonder. Like it. A lot of men don't know. I grew up around women and my sister and my mom, so I know how to like keep women on their toes. And it's a game. I hate that it's a game, but you have to do it. You have to.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing is a deal breaker for me. Mind games. Oh my
But
God.
you have to do.
Well, but
that's
like-
what I'm
but
saying,
like-
you have to put a little bit, like
Just a little bit, but there are people that they just want to play mind games at all times, and that is exhausting. That's mentally exhausting for me. So I'm like, no, I can't do this. Like, for example, I don't
The
know.
text messages that go out. I just text you and you're gonna text me 5 hours later.
Inconsistency. That is a deal breaker as well.
See, I'm not. You know what it is? I'm not like that. But if I text you and you take 7 hours to text me back, now I'm here like, damn. Now I gotta wait 7 hours to text you back. You know what I'm saying? I hate that it's a game.
Yeah.
But it's a game of power. It's like I mean, obviously, when you're in a relationship already and y'all have already dealing with each other, that doesn't matter. But getting to know somebody, it's that type of. It is a game. It is a game.
It
You
is a
can't-
game, but like, don't try to play mind games. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe when you ask a girl like, "Oh, do you want to go out, or you prefer to like come over to my place, watch Netflix?" I don't know. Sometimes like what they're expecting.
No, you have to make the plans. Like a guy, you have to make the plans. Like
Right,
let's do this, let's
but,
do
like,
that, let's do that.
I don't
Wear a
know.
black dress.
I don't know. It's complicated. I just don't. I
Like,
don't
why
know.
is he inviting me to his house? And
Oh, that's
this is the
creepy.
second
Like
time
the
that-
first
I mean, if you don't
time,
know.
the first part, like the
Yeah.
first
the
date.
first, second date, third date, you're like
Why are guys like that? Bro?
like
They
more
don't-
into like your intimate
Plays.
place. Like why are
Temple.
you?
You gotta
and then
build up the
you know,
comfortability.
Of
You gotta build it
course.
up.
you
don't
know I'm not gonna be comfortable, and you know my mind. The only thing is going to be going around
Thinking
is
Is
yeah,
this guy
he
gonna
wants
like?
sex.
Yeah.
that's it.
Absolutely.
Men should definitely not do that. But I understand how like the average man just gets confused because it's the social media shit, bro.
Absolutely.
They're online and all they're seeing is ass. All they're seeing, they think that they could just, and then with culture now, strip club culture, and throw the money and buy the girl and the music,
bottles,
and the music now,
the words of the lyrics of the music.
So they're thinking that they could just buy women, or they could just like go right to the come over to the crib.
There's a lot of women that they sell themselves, so that's why they think that way.
That's true,
and
too.
they feel like everybody
That's
else
what they have to do
right
in
that
order for them to get them.
right. Their expectations are, well, she's here to sell herself. She's gonna go
do
with
this
me.
for them, yeah.
So yeah, they feel like everybody's the same, and no.
So what do you think is the most important quality in a man? I tell my sister this because she's your age and she's dating and shit. She's a single mom. And I tell her the most important thing you have to look for in a man is a man with a quiet mind. A man that doesn't get emotionally triggered easily. He knows how to regulate his emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I said this the other day. Like if I meet a guy and he shows me that like his emotions go up or down or too quick, I notice it and I don't fuck with him. If it's business, I'll be,
Of course.
But if I'm driving with you and someone cuts you off and you, and you you get triggered.
True.
That's the worst. I tell, because like I tell my sister a lot, you gotta cut the tree at the root and you can't let it grow. And then because those little seeds are gonna grow into bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a great advice. I've never heard that
I'm
advice
dope like that.
before.
Like, I'm really good at that. Like, you gotta really like know a man, like notice a man that has a quiet mind. Shit doesn't move him too much, you know? But then women get annoyed when the man's mind is too quiet, which I am, and they get annoyed like, yo, how come he doesn't like react, like be emotional, like women will try to poke you, like they know how to poke you.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Women are experts on that. Yeah.
There's certain men that like you poke them and they're like, why isn't he like? They're turned on by it because he doesn't get triggered, but they're also frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That can actually happen.
Women know the one thing that'll like piss you off, like the one thing that'll get you a little triggered, and they'll catch it and they'll put it in their pocket for later.
For later, of course. That's when you when you take everything that you have like saved and you start like if you're having like an argument or like a discussion, that's when you start using your little.
Any specific turn-ons? Do you guys have anything that's like out of the box that turns you on?
Out of the box?
Yeah, like I don't want to say fetish, but like, do you have anything that like is like, like?
I don't think so.
Like you like feet? You like a foot? You like?
No, definitely not our men.
Not
No.
I mean, you like your toes sucked? You like a man? She said bro.
Yes, right now. It's not like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing.
It depends on the moment, I think.
The mood.
Exactly.
The mood.
It's never a toe mood for me. I'll keep it a buck. It's never like a toe. I don't look at feet. A lot of men, I have the argument with my boys and shit. Like they look at toes and toenail. I'm like, I don't even look past your knees. I don't know what's going on.
Really? So what do you look at in a woman?
Me?
Like what's the first thing you look at?
Complexion.
Really?
Wow.
Oh
All.
Should we believe that?
Huh?
Should we believe that?
What do you mean? Why would I lie to you?
Complexion? That's the only thing that you look at?
Yeah.
The first thing.
No, she said the first thing. That's the first thing I like. Like that's my biggest turn on. Like all the women I have like morena complexion with like if I wanted to, I could cheat and there could be like a piece of hair in my bathroom and no one will know because all the women I date have the same hair. Like no one will know shit.
Like that's your hair, babe.
That's what I'm saying. It's all the same shit.
That is hilarious.
I would say that as I'm older in my 30s, like I kind of look for stature and height. Like height got bumped to the top of my list a little more.
What is your preference?
As far as what?
Like height.
Short.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
as long as it's shorter than you, or you would date like a woman with the same height, with your same height. I hooked up with
a chick that was my height. That shit was like climbing a tree. Oh. I was like, yo.
She had heels on?
Huh?
She had heels on?
Yeah, bro, I thought she was
Oh my God.
But it was like a one-time thing. I was nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't have a preference with height. But there's something that like when I start to see tall women, like I'm like, oh shit, it's different. I'm not used to it. Being in Miami.
Right.
Sure.
What else? Just natural, just not so good. You know what it is, bro? I'm just like normal women now because normal is not even normal anymore. All these
That
women
is
are
right.
abnormal.
Yes.
So like when I see a normal woman that looks normal, I'm like, damn, that's sexy to me, you know?
Really? Okay.
Because it says a lot about her personality too. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not being pressured to do this, do this, do this. But these girls now, they're doing too much. Crazy.
Yes, I completely agree.
Eyelashes and BBLs and crazy nails and everything is like you take this chick to the beach, it's a wrap. Like
Is that why
I feel like
guys
they live
think
in
like?
a world of competition. Like,
Well, yeah.
when I go out with my girls, I know each one of us has something to offer, and we're very confident. It's like there's no need for a competition. It's like,
but I also think women do all that surgery shit not for men, but for women. Like they compete
Right,
with other
to
women.
compete. Is the
a
competition, yeah.
If you go to Dominican Republic right now, well, actually New York.
New York and Dominican
has
Republic,
it all.
yes.
Like,
New York is really
it's
bad.
a competition. They all look the same, and men usually say that, but that's what they like. So it's like,
Decide
That's
which
not what-
one.
That's the thing. That's not what the
contradicting
women.
Most of them, most men,
I see
not
so
all
many
of
beautiful
them,
women,
right?
especially in New York, like uptown. I see these beautiful Dominican, Puerto Rican women that just ruin themselves. I'm like, why would
Why?
you do that? Like, what?
They just want to look like the normal now.
No, but is it some shit where like guys are not in the picture and it's like she got an ass, now I got to get the bigger ass.
Right,
And then she's
yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
Now I'm gonna get the bigger ass.
What about the
So-
lips?
That's the thing.
Like,
Well,
okay,
if
I'm
men
gonna
were
get my
not
lips
in
done.
and like if they were not in the equation, I wouldn't see women doing that.
I do see it.
No,
I do see
I
it.
know.
Girls
If-
compete.
They
like
compete
if you
because of the men.
No, but they'll see. No, but they'll see the girl
more
on
as you
social media.
have, the more guys attention you get, the more opportunities of getting money from them you get. You understand? So
Well,
it's like,
I do understand that.
But another thing, I don't think women know the difference between attention of he just wants to fuck you and attention of like, oh, she's like sacred, like goddess, like let me like treat her like a
100%,
queen.
yes.
You know,
Right.
there's two different attentions.
yeah,
Absolutely.
men
And I think-
nowadays, most of them, they don't treat their women like queens. I feel
That's
like
because women don't
they
be
have-
deserve. Well, first of all, men don't have their shit straight to be able to treat a woman like a. They're not kings yet to be able to even treat a woman like a queen. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But
That's 100%.
what's going with that?
No, everybody, I feel like they have the same body. Like if you get your lips done, then the next one has
yeah.
like the lips bigger.
Oh, there's a picture of those starlets
No,
chicks,
that-
and they all
to
look the
me-
same.
oh
It's
my
17 of them all.
Getting Botox in their lips is like, no. No.
And why would you?
I
do
would-
I can
I
see
would not
white
do
girls
that.
wanting
My
to do that because they have no
face-
lips. Like me, I would love. to
Well,
get
of
more-
course, right. Like I feel like if people get things done to like
Enhance probably like their
right,
beauty and
their
it's-
beauty, but not like just
To change
over exaggerated. Yeah,
There's
it's
things
just-
like for me, I could see beauty in anything. I could find beauty in anything, and that's what's dope about women is like you could give me a Russian girl who is here, and I could find the beauty in her. She's tall, she has pretty eyes, but no, she's not gonna have the hips like a Latina.
Like a
has.
Latina.
And then
That's
you
right.
see the Latina, and you see the things that is beautiful about her,
Right.
And you can't have everything. You can't
Right,
be perfect.
no,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But
like in Europe, you do not see
curves at
Curves
all.
at
You don't
all.
see no girls done, no lips done, nothing.
But I could see beauty in,
In
that.
Europe.
Like, as I'm
Right,
getting older,
of
I'm like,
course.
oh, that's kind of dope too, because it like
but they're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Right.
Like,
Woman, yes.
inside and out, and it's like, wow, I wish I could live here because sometimes you feel like some left out.
yeah. I
Even-
mean, that's how I've
Not
I'll be
left
honest
out,
with
but like that
Not
you don't
left-
pertain in that world, right? Like you're just living
I
in a
wouldn't
world
want
where,
to either.
where it's just like, you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. Remember
Your
when we
looks.
were working? Remember when we were working at Cameo? It's like I just woke up. I realized so many things, and I'm like, this is not the way
lifestyle
I
I
would
want
like
to
to
live.
go.
I think about that because like me growing up here in South Florida, like this is not a homogenous place. Like I'm the minority here. You know what I'm saying? So I think about like if I lived in like Germany or if I lived in the UK and there are mad people that look like me,
right.
I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Because of my insecurities here and like, yo, I'm the white. Why am I? I'm whiter. I'm this. I'm that. But then I'd be like, okay, but I'm European, so I'm taller. There's things that are good, the positives about it. But
course.
but because I'm surrounded by people that have their hairline perfectly like this above their eyebrows, and they have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
The perfect tea.
yeah, just whatever
The
is my weaknesses and you know what I'm saying? Those insecurities are why I speak Spanish, is why I could, and people look at me like, oh shit, like you're different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
sometimes I think I'm gonna go to like Dallas. I want to go to a city like and just where people look like me and just see like
I
how
would
the
love
shit
to
goes.
just leave the U.S. I would love to go to Europe
Yeah.
to live. It's like they still live like in the back of the day.
Like traditional.
Back in the day.
But that's just
right.
Western European is not like that. Eastern European, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've only experienced Spain from Europe.
But they're on the
So it's
same,
true, I
like
cannot-
UK, Spain, they're France, they're on the same bullshit we are. But once you go like Eastern European or like Romania and like Russia and like those type of girls,
Oh,
like
those-
I had a Russian girl on my podcast like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And it was dope learning about her and like her traditional values and her culture and shit. Like, but
And that's what we do when we travel. Like, that's what excites us. Like,
Right.
actually learning the culture, like, how do they do things, like, what
That-
they eat. Like, that's amazing to me. That's why I love traveling. I just don't like to,
that's real. I'm
the same
more
thing.
into culture than I am into like if I go to like, I'm not into museums and all that history. I'm not really a history guy. I'm more into
Okay.
culture. Like I want to go and see how the locals are living, like on the
Right,
day to day,
sure.
what they're
When we
eating,
go
how
to
they're
countries, that's exactly what we want to do, what locals do.
right.
I wouldn't want to do everything that the tourists
Yeah.
do, like I want to experience the real culture. For example, when we went to Rio de Janeiro, if you go to Copacabana, you're going to see the beaches, very nice, etc. And it's more like for tourist people. And now, if you go to Lapa, which is like, let's say like a Wimbo type of
It's a Wynwood Tampa vibe.
It's like a street with a lot of clubs and things like
Bars,
that. But it's more
Restaurants.
how can you say that?
Local.
More
Yeah,
local,
yeah.
right? It was
Not
just
upscale.
different. Not upscale at all.
Yeah.
Right.
And Copacabana is kind of upscale. A whole different vibe. Even the food tasted totally different. There, like I tasted the best hot dog ever on the street at Lapa, and it was and the
that's
way
why-
they danced.
Right,
it was-
on the
even though it
streets,
was
like-
very sexual, but it was different. It's like what you would like to experience because that's how Brazilians are. They're
yeah,
very
yeah.
passionate.
Right.
They're very
Yeah.
sexy. They're
And
very.
we did not see like what the U.S. sees
Thinks
on
of
social media.
Brazilians.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the big booty or like the amazing body. No, like regular people.
Regular people.
Now, when we did go to like a more upscale area of Rio de Janeiro, yeah, we saw a little bit of that. We did.
Yeah. But
very
I like the
minimum.
local shit, like, por eso no me quiero ir a fucking Punta Cana. Ya
Right,
sé,
no,
ya-
don't.
mis amigos
Go
me
to
llevaron
go to
a
Puerto
fucking la
Plata.
capital, you know what
But
I'm
go to
saying?
Puerto
Pero-
Plata as well. Puerto Plata is beautiful, and it's like it's a pueblo, and they do a lot of traditional things.
Santo Domingo. He needs to go to Santo Domingo for sure.
Yeah, but
But it's more
Esperando por mi
city.
amigo a
That's the
llevarme, but I don't want to go.
thing.
I can't go solo. I'll go to
Santiago.
Medellin by myself, but I don't know. I haven't been to DR yet. Like I'm trying to be in like
Why?
what?
Why you don't want to go to DR by yourself?
Because I want to go to like La Capital. I could go to Punta Cana.
Well,
by
you can go to the
myself.
capital by yourself.
You think so?
Yes,
to get
of
the
course.
culture, like I want to be dancing. Bachata.
Whoa, wait. Oh, so you want to go to the barrio? That's different. Oh. But okay. This is the thing. If he goes to the capital, like the main city, like you're okay there. Now, if you want to go to the barrio, that's different.
I'm not saying the barrio, but I want to be in like a. I want to be dancing bachata in like a regular bar, like where the locals go.
Yeah, but that's like the.
Santiago. I think he will get that experience in Santiago for sure.
Yes,
the
you
capital
would.
is more like.
And you're saying I go by myself and be straight?
Yes. In Santiago, yes. As long as you don't get there like at nighttime, you're good. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be at nighttime, like in.
You can go out there by yourself, but
I
it's
I'm waiting.
suggested.
My
You're
first
gonna have
time,
so
I
much
need to
fun
know.
if you go with like people
Yeah, I
that
need-
are from there. You know,
Yeah, I need-
but
get
you
to
don't want to go by
experience-
you don't want to go out by yourself. Like if you want to go party,
That's what I'm saying.
don't go out by
Like,
by
yourself.
himself. Yeah,
none of my
You're not
friends
gonna
go.
have fun. You're not gonna enjoy the nightlife.
Yeah.
Definitely not go by yourself.
All right. Yeah, Medellin, I go by myself, but the first time I went to Medellin, I didn't go by
Medellin,
myself
sí.
because I lived in Medellin, so I can't.
Oh, you lived in Medellin. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do rapid fire questions. Okay,
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You might get different answers.
red wine or white wine?
White
Wine.
I had white wine for the first time, like not the first time, but like in a long time, and I was like, damn, I like it more than red now. So I'm gonna do white wine.
In Spain.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our favorite one is Moscato.
Is it like if
It
a guy
wasn't. It
drinks
wasn't
Moscato?
Moscato though. It
No,
was sweet wine, white wine. It wasn't Moscato that we
Right,
were.
but I said that our favorite is Moscato.
Oh yes, right.
And he's asking if a guy drinks that, is that like considered?
No,
If a guy orders Moscato at a date, it's not like no weird shit,
no,
right?
no, that's not no weird
I
at
think
all.
I'm a rock with Moscato moving forward. I like it. Would you
It's
rather
really
have?
yummy.
Would you rather have the video game boyfriend or the club boyfriend who's always in the
Video
club?
game boyfriend.
Neither.
There's no neither. You can't. That's not the option. There's no option C, bro.
Which one would you prefer?
Jesus
Club boyfriend
Christ.
or?
Is that, you know what it is?
And
like,
that's what I came. That's
I have a
that's
roommate.
That's a parallel to what we were talking about earlier, to where you try to soften a guy and want him to be the video game guy, but you like the club guy. Like that's the guy that turns you on. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want
Right.
him out in the club with all the girls socializing. You want
Okay,
him
as long
being
as
the
you're
fat
going-
dude eating Cheetos, playing video games. You feel me?
okay,
Like
as long as you're going to the club with me, then you're okay. Now, this is the thing. I have a roommate, and he's playing like Call of Duty every single night, and they get like crazy. Like they scream and they just
Damn,
go,
like that?
yeah, like crazy.
goes all in.
Yeah, he does. And so
He goes very
I
into
kind
the
of
game.
don't want that. Especially if I'm in the house. I don't want it.
But you'll go to the club with him. He tells you to quit your job and be his manager and come to the club with him. You with it? And he'll pay you.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Tequila or Henny?
Tequila.
I
Preferably
swear I gotta stop
1942.
Tequila, bro.
I love
1942 is whack, bro. It's
What?
always-
I
I get
love
the
it.
worst
The
hangovers
taste-
on 1942. The
What?
worst.
What?
No. Give me Patron, so I can have the worst hangover the next day. I
Yes.
cannot even
No,
like
Patron is
live.
worse. I think Don
That's
Juan
like
is-
gasoline.
Yes, I dislike
Shower or
it very much.
bath?
Shower.
Bath, but I,
If you go
shower.
to a guy's bathroom, you open the drawer and he lives by himself, and you see like bath bombs. Is that?
That's
No,
okay.
not at
That's
all.
fine.
I will use them too. Why not?
Talk about it. Okay. Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lip gloss.
Lipstick.
Okay. Ashanti or Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
I don't really listen to.
And you know why I
either or.
say-
I don't really know their
The
music
reason why I
like
say
that.
Aaliyah is because a lot of people like do say, "Oh, you
That we
look like
kind of
Aaliyah."
Aaliyah.
Okay.
yeah.
Bad Bunny or Ozuna?
Bad Bunny.
Do you think Bad Bunny is really like? Mariquita?
He's very.
No.
He's all over the place. He's just
unique.
him, different.
Do you think?
I don't think he's-
Do you think he's really like this, or do you think he does it for?
He's really
the
like
show?
no. He's really like.
You think
this.
he's really kissing guys too, like he did in his show?
Yeah, so this is the
I
thing.
think so.
Once you get to a certain point of your life where you have everything that you can possibly get,
Let me try to kiss a guy. That's what happens.
so you start like trying new things, not necessarily like, oh, let me just kiss a guy, but for him, I'm assuming that for him kissing a guy, it was, I didn't see like a like una chulia. I didn't see that. I saw like a pop
It
kiss.
looked forced. That's what I'm saying. It looked like he was
So-
trying to do it to like get people
I
talking.
mean, and
It
at the
looked-
end of the day, at the MTV Awards, they always do something trending, and that was like this
That's
year's.
true,
the
too.
trending thing is
Trend.
gay, like the gay shit is the.
But
kiss a
since
guy.
he's-
Always about
That is trending.
Madonna with
Tokisha.
With Tokicha.
like
Yeah, that's another
and Bad
thing.
Bunny doesn't need more
Do you
say
consider?
that? Exposure. He's already the best Latin
Huge.
artist. Like
Yeah, like of all time.
he did it
type shit.
because I guess he wanted
But
to.
I feel
or maybe
like
because of the whole
since-
MTV.
Since he started, he's been different, dressing differently. Like I remember us going to Dominican Republic for the first Festival Presidente, which is a festival where they bring a lot of artists, and he was flying on JetBlue, and I noticed it was him because of how different he was. Like he was wearing like a suit, like a blue suit with like he had like his earring back in the day. So he has been different since
Do you consider
the
Bad
beginning.
Bunny a sex symbol?
I don't see him like that.
Me either.
Okay, so you're not like, damn, like he's.
No.
No.
Now, if you say Massimo from the movie, of course.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie.
Yes,
Is it lit?
365.
365 days? Yes, you have. You haven't watched
The
that?
Bad Bunny movie?
No.
No.
Massimo.
Massimo from the 365 movie.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Michelle Maroney, you never heard of him? Interesting.
Michelle Maroney. That's who I gotta look up. I think I've
That's
heard
his
of a
name.
guy named Michelle.
Maroney. I mean, that was super trending on Netflix. You never saw that?
365
Not
days?
like a Netflix guy.
Oh, I
Honest with
understand.
you, I'm not.
Well, yeah, if you say him, then yes, he's a sex symbol.
Okay. Who else is a sex symbol to
agree with
you?
you.
What celebrity?
Celebrity. Romeo back in the day, he was. Romeo, he was back in the day.
Romeo Santos.
Like you don't look at like a Raúl Alejandro or like.
I think
Chris
I would
Brown
like
was back in the
Brown,
day. Yes.
100%.
Drake for sure. Drake definitely.
No, Drake is okay.
I
He's
know.
okay.
I think he's a sex symbol for sure.
For you? For other people?
For a lot of people.
No, for you. Is he a sex symbol?
Yeah, for me, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
None.
No coffee at all.
No coffee at all.
Wow. Short nails or long nails?
Long nails.
Both. I have
Wow,
my
it's like a mood.
moods. Yeah. Like sometimes I
is
want them
true.
short, sometimes I want them long. It depends on my mood.
So if a guy pays for your nails, he gets to pick the color, right?
I guess
Not
so.
necessarily.
I mean,
He's allowed to. If I pay for
He's
your nails,
allowed
and I
to.
say,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
of
cool
course.
with
I
it.
would-
And I actually asked.
Suggestion,
I
because-
actually asked. Oh, do you prefer for me to get like white or red? Because this is like the options that
No,
right
we're
now
gonna
I'm
switch it up.
thinking of.
Depends what my mood is. Appetizer or dessert?
Dessert.
Appetizer,
Top or bottom?
top.
Top or bottom? In what sense?
Interpret it however you want.
However you want.
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. Okay. Here's a scenario. I need to know what you guys think. There's a guy. He's dating two girls, Amanda and Brenda.
Okay.
Okay. He told Amanda that there's Brenda, but told Brenda she's the only one. Who does he love more?
The girl that
Amanda.
he was truthful to.
Right.
Got you. Okay. But then some would
That's
say that
Amanda,
he's trying to
right?
protect the other one, right?
He
He
didn't
loves
care-
her.
he
He's
didn't
not loving
care.
her more because he's trying to protect
He
her.
didn't care enough to be truthful. So
So you'd rather know a harsh truth
Honesty for
than
sure.
be
Of
comfortable
course.
with a lie.
Honesty.
of course,
Honesty. Because
Introvert-
if you're hiding things away from me, then
you don't love me.
you don't
enough.
really care about,
I mean,
how I feel.
don't you hide things from kids for them not to like to go crazy? That you hide certain things
Like
so they
what-
don't
like what?
Well, we're just trying to keep their innocence as long as we can. You know,
Right.
as
You don't
as-
think there's certain things a guy shouldn't tell his girl? Like certain things, like to keep her emotionally like not going crazy?
Like what? Because if
I
it's
like-
about
I
another
recommend
girl,
that
of
it's
course,
very
that's
open
just
in regards to everything. Like I would
Like
like,
if I was
you for-
DJing at the club and I came home to you and at the club some girl like grabbed my dick.
Why
Is it
not?
not-
why are you not
Do I tell
sharing
you,
that?
or is it just not-
Of course,
Yes,
you
it's
should
not-
share that.
Why wouldn't
What
you?
did you do after that? That would be
Came home
the
to
next
you.
question.
Came home to you. What you mean?
No, okay, of course.
showering.
No, obviously, but at the moment,
reaction?
yeah, at the moment, what did you do? How did you react?
This fucking sucia, bro. This is like, yo, find God, go to church. Introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert.
Extrovert for sure.
Love or money?
Love.
I see love.
Would you rather have the balling boyfriend that cheats or the loyal boyfriend that makes 50K?
The loyal boyfriend
Loyal.
that makes 50K.
Yes.
Okay. Fashion or music?
Fashion.
Music.
Oh no, music too. I know that's a hard question.
Yeah.
That's really hard because I love music as well.
Music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beamer or Benz?
Beamer.
Benz.
Okay. Dog or cat?
Cat.
Dog.
No, dog. Yeah, a puppy though. Has to be a
It
puppy.
has to be a puppy. No.
If a guy is
Really
a single
big.
man, like a bachelor, lives by himself and he owns a cat, it's weird, right?
No, it's not weird.
No, that's not weird.
Why would it be weird? That it's just
If
a pet, just like a dog.
my crib right now and I had a cat here, you wouldn't think that shit was weird?
No, that's a
We
pet.
had a hamster.
And fishes and a rabbit.
Hamster is crazy.
We had a rabbit too.
Yeah, it was too much.
We had so many different
like,
pets.
The traditional pets, which are like dogs or cats. No, we had like something.
No, my mom had my mom had chickens, bro. Like little
Chickens?
baby chickens, and she would let them out the cage.
I
They'd be
know,
running
I
around
love
the street.
you.
Yeah.
Anything that is little, I love it.
My
Yes.
mom is like,
Like-
from a campo, bro. Condo or house?
Condo.
If I have a family, house for sure.
Sweet or spicy?
Non-spicy, sweet.
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 Good head and average dick, or bomb dick and average head?
The second option.
What was the second option?
Good head and average dick, or bomb dick and average head?
The second one,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Would you rather be skiing in Aspen or parasailing in Puerto Rico?
Aspen.
Yeah, me too.
I've been to Puerto Rico many times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very similar to
To Dominican Republic. So it's the Caribbean, so.
What would you rather? What would you rather do? Laundry or dishes?
Laundry.
Dishes. I dislike so much folding and putting them away.
I actually enjoy it now.
I think
you enjoy it?
Better than washing dishes, yes.
I think dishes is
No.
therapeutic to me. Like if I have to wash dishes, like I'll put music and I'll just be vibing. But like laundry, folding clothes, I hate folding clothes.
You can do the
I will
same.
have them shits in the dryer.
You can do the same thing. You can watch TV while you're folding clothes.
No, I just.
Yeah, I think I enjoy it more now.
Order in or eat out?
I love eating out.
Eating out.
Series or movie?
Series.
The smart boyfriend or the funny boyfriend?
Funny.
Some would say it's smart to be funny, right? You got to be intelligent to be funny, right?
Right.
I love to laugh. That's why.
That's important.
Very.
That's actually probably the most important. These girls be so boring, bro. They're not funny
know.
though. These girls are not funny. There's nothing funny about them. That's why I be going on dates like I'm the entertainer and you're just there, like laughing, like,
Everything is
like
there.
you're putting on a fucking show. I'm tired of being a performer, dog. Like the best, like you'll say the best is when you put a joke and then she'll put a joke on top of your joke and now you're building like inside jokes and it builds the chemistry and the passion
just
more.
get lost.
But these chicks, you'll say a joke, they'll be like, ha ha.
Oh,
And
they don't
you know what?
respond?
Funny back, huh?
They don't respond?
They'll laugh.
Because I'm not going to respond unless if I didn't understand the joke, then probably I won't respond. But I usually respond.
You know what?
I'm gonna tell you a joke. Let's see if you respond.
Okay, go.
What did the pony say when he lost his voice?
I don't know. You see, those are like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Bro, what did the pony say when he lost his voice?
I have no idea. I'm so bad
He
at
said,
it.
sorry, I'm a little horse. Get it? A little horse?
Okay.
Damn, man.
That was not. You said we laugh after. The after the
It's not
joke.
corny if you know you're being corny. It's not. Then it's funny. But if you're,
You know what I dislike very much when like nowadays people go to clubs and they don't even dance or enjoy it.
Oh my God,
They
yes.
and then they have like million girls sitting down and they don't do absolutely nothing. They don't even like they
why
just
do you think I go to Típico every Sunday?
Típico was so lit.
Much
I
fun.
go to
Come
Spanish
on, like,
places where you could dance with people
Yes,
and shit, bro.
yeah.
Like,
yes,
why am I gonna go to a
yes,
club and sit on a couch?
100%.
Girls took 3 hours to get ready. Now they just sitting on a couch
And
looking
then on
bougie.
their phone. Let me tell you, I can be on my phone, but I can also have fun. I can dance, I can drink, I can have a great party. Like, I just don't focus only on impressing anybody or like looking
Right.
around
Right.
to see who's doing what. No, like
100%.
I want to enjoy my night, and thankfully, I have my sister. We dance
By
the best
yourselves
we can,
if
and
we have to,
We
yeah.
enjoy right.
We do. We
so.
always have fun
100%.
whenever we go out.
That's why
is great.
I'm doing my birthday at Típico this year. Like,
You sure? That's so
because all my friends, they don't like, you know what? They don't like doing that type of shit. They don't like dancing, and they be Dominican. All my friends are Dominican. They don't even like. I guess maybe because they like white girls and I like Dominican, but whatever. But they don't like to do that type of shit. Like but when it's your birthday, you gotta force it. You could force it.
Yeah, everybody's gonna come,
I'm
of
a
course.
ball at Típico like it's live. Like, models everywhere. Like, bro, that's
That is amazing. That's a lot of
super
fun.
cool.
curly hair or straight hair.
Curly hair.
Straight hair now that I'm used to it.
Y'all could do both, right?
Yes.
That's what's dope about. And that's another reason, like I said, complexion, all the women I've ever dated look alike because they have the type of hair that they could do both. So it's like dating two girlfriends.
You know why I
And then I give different names to each one.
So you call your
So-
girlfriend two different names.
Yeah, she has her curly hair name and her straight hair name.
Okay, so give me an example.
Girl, it feels like it's a new girl.
Give me an example, please.
Like if you like right there, I'll call you Eileen. But like, if you start to like do the curly hair vibe, you switch it up. I'll call you like Marianella or something. I'll switch it up and give it a different name.
Marianella.
I feel like I'm having like a different, like Beyonce has her alter ego. Like you gotta have your.
Listen, with the type of weather here in Florida,
my God.
so unpredictable. Definitely
The
curls.
humidity
Yes,
is
just-
insane.
Yeah.
So curly hair for me.
Marriage with no kids or kids with no marriage? Damn, I see the smoke coming from your head.
Wow, that's crazy. Marriage with no kids, I would say that. And the only reason I say that
Like
is
what?
because
Dating a man that has been married with.
Oh, I didn't go. She went to the.
no,
I'm just
like,
talking about just in general.
Yeah,
like,
would you want to be
Kids
married with
and
no
no married.
kids and kids, but you want to have kids and no marriage?
No, I want both.
So you have to
you
pick
can't,
one.
yeah.
So I would pick like marriage and no kids, and that is only because of my current situation. I have no kids, so I do have a nephew, but it's,
Yeah, I be feeling like I want kids so bad.
You do?
Yeah, like really bad. I
It
feel
is
like
a
I'm
blessing,
more
for
ready
sure.
to be a father than I am to be a husband.
wow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's crazy,
That's
right?
deep.
But when it comes down to that, you
But
have
don't
to
you
be
think
her
marriage is
husband
kind of
for
like it's a wrap for marriage? Like it's dead for marriage? Like no one. You think men are trying to
Why?
get married out here?
Well, not out here, not in Miami.
I'm looking for marriage.
I don't think it's worth it
looking
for a
for
man
marriage.
to get married, bro.
Why?
Because everything is in favor for women.
How?
Everything, alimony, everything.
Yeah,
Like,
but,
every
okay, if you
woman-
think,
everything isn't all the laws. Everything is in favor for
Right.
But if you
Because
think of for
sometimes
marriage as
the
a business,
woman-
of course you're gonna have that mentality.
But see, that's what it. You know what it is? I'm for marriage, but I don't like the business aspect of like the government being involved and all that
Okay.
shit, the paperwork.
Right.
I don't like the government knowing me
Right.
what I'm doing. So like
Right,
marriage
right.
is like as far as like a religious thing, as far as like a union, I'm cool for marriage, but like
Not like the business side of it. I get it.
I think a lot of women are just they have the novella of marriage, like they care about the honeymoon and the wedding than the actual work it takes to be married.
My
And I
perfect
thi-
wedding would be like actually traveling. I would do
You'd
like
rather have
something
a
very
bigger honeymoon
intimate.
than to have a-
Yes,
a-
like a very intimate, like
Wedding?
ceremony, and then like I just travel.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
it's ideal for me.
Yeah, I
at
would want to
least.
be out for a month straight. Like have a
Yes.
month honeymoon and be
Or at
out.
least 2.
Sheesh.
Can you imagine?
Huh?
That would be
A whole year?
amazing. A whole year.
You imagine? No.
People do that, yo, and then
No,
they
I know, I
then they
know,
get home and
100%.
fucking get divorced in 3 months. Like, I just feel like people
It's
don't
beautiful.
hold like when things get complicated, people just move on to the next thing now. They don't have the
Absolutely.
the strength
Commitment.
to like, work it out.
Yeah. There's no
With
They
social
feel
media- with social
they feel
media-
like there's a lot of options, and it's not how
But there is
social
though, that's
media
the point.
paints
There
it to
is.
be.
But there is.
What? There's options?
There's options. That's
Here-
the
oh
problem.
my God. Here in
Here in
Miami?
Miami, you
no,
think
in
there's
social
options.
media.
But
No, it
okay.
sucks. As soon as a man gets married, that's it, bro.
Social media
If
is
I get
unreal,
married,
though. It's like
the women that are gonna be in my DM is gonna go times 10. Cause women like married men, bro. It's crazy. Like y'all are evil.
I don't
Some.
have the same mentality.
Not all.
I went through. I
Most.
feel like I learned from one experience, and I've never done it again. Definitely will not be with someone who's married. Well, sometimes when they are like when you're in a relationship, they tell you, oh no, it's complicated, and that's when you give the attention to the person. But married, that's a no.
That's that's
unacceptable. That's a no. I that doesn't even turn me on. Like me
Even a
seeing
girlfriend,
somebody
even a
that-
girlfriend
that's-
at this point,
like,
like
a post on Instagram and like hitting him up just because no. Like, oh, you're married, let
And
me
That's what
hit up.
happens to
Even
married
in a
men. Wouldn't you agree that
relationship-
they get more attention once they're married. They see, oh my God, what does this girl have? Why is he? Especially if he's a man that looks like he's high value. You know what I'm saying?
right. Well, I can see that. However, like there are women where, at least me, when a guy says I'm in a relationship, and this is another thing I do, like I would ask you for your social media and I start scrolling, and if I see a girl and you're in a relationship, then unfollowed.
But what? I don't think men are posting like that. Their girl, are they?
Oh, yes. Well, a lot of guys that sometimes
Would you
share
post your
their
man?
social. No,
Do you see what I'm saying? Why?
because of the simple fact, well,
Let me ask you this. 'Cause
after a certain time.
Guess why.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm correct.
okay.
Would it be because you don't want to show him to the world, and then the possibility, because life is a risk.
Absolutely.
It's the risk of him making you look stupid, and you
Yes.
showed him to the world.
That's the
Yes.
only reason why.
That is the
I
only
wouldn't
reason.
want to- yes, because I don't want to.
But it's the same as a man, right? It's the same shit as a man.
Absolutely.
right.
And like,
Life, people don't be understanding, like, life is a risk. It's a
It
risk
is.
if you have kids. It's a risk if you don't have kids. It's a risk with your job. It's a risk if you're not with your job. That's why a lot of women be like putting their career first over having a family.
Absolutely.
Yo, your career could fire you the next day. It's not
Absolutely.
a guarantee that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
there's a risk with anything.
or that you're gonna be happy with, your career. Absolutely. That's the reason why. And I do want to like establish a like stable relationship, and then like probably 5 months after. Not even. I don't think I would put like a time frame, but
Right.
I need to know like that is a serious, stable relationship before I even post him.
You know what I can't wait for? And I've had it one time in my life, and it was probably like my first love, right? My longest relationship from when I was 18 to 22. But I can't wait to have somebody that I could be loud about and be proud about. I'm the type that wants to be loud about it.
Yes.
Like,
Me
and like
too.
That
show-
represents
and
you.
do like,
Yes.
like show the chem. I'm about like my whole life just been doing radio and doing. I've always had to be like transparent about my life, and I'll tell people like my darkest secrets, and I keep other people's secrets better than I keep my own. Like I'll say the things I'm insecure about because I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'll say
Right.
everything, and I'm the type that wants to show me fucking with my girl and like show people our vibe.
To me,
you know what I'm-
that's beautiful. Like that's a beautiful thing
But
to
it's
be
a
able
risk.
to. It is a risk. It is a risk. But if it's a healthy relationship where you can communicate, you respect the person and they respect you, and you love each other, and you're pretty much exposing that, you're also not only like, I feel like this world needs more love, more of people showing
Loud love.
that they are in love, that
Yeah.
that love does exist, that commitment does exist.
because I feel
you know?
like our culture just shows cheating and scandal.
Cheating,
and
separation, divorce.
drama.
Yes,
Yeah.
that we promote.
It's
But we
like
don't
more
promote-
negative than the positive.
Exactly.
And I feel like it brainwash. Like you follow that Instagram like Justin LeBoy, or like those little quotes that
Yes.
people always put, and it'll be something about like, it'll just be something scandalous. Like, I love him. I'm like about cheating and what men do, and then girls will comment on it, and it's like I feel like it's a joke, but people like take it. It brainwashes people.
Of course.
You know.
Of course. I feel like what you read, like what you
listen
listen is something that affects you one way or another.
So ladies, plug your social media. You have your IG that's together, right?
That's correct.
We have personals, but we do have one together.
So plug the Q Twins ones together.
Yes. So that is Q Twins. So Q as in Queen, twins _ And then what else?
And then your
We have our
individuals.
personals as well. Mine is Alexandra _ Quesada with a Z at the end.
Yes. And mine is MS Quezada.
There it is.
_ 92.
Boom, there it is. Follow the Q Twins, guys. Thank you for pulling up.
Thank you so much.